to the bronze medal match between Omega and the New York Knights. And it's brought to you by the second annual Cinco de Goalball tournament, brought to you by Tippy Tippy Tappy. And if you watched last night, the Knights are coming off of a tough
Heartbreak,
loss.
an absolute heartbreak.
They must have been listening to Usher and R&B all night because they had a heartbreak last night.
I have been on the opposite side of a New York Knights rivalry for the better part of a decade, and I even felt bad for them yesterday when they lost.
But all right, so boy, go ahead and give a rundown on who's
Yeah,
where.
so we got the Knights on our left with Lamar Brown on left wing, Jerron Black in center, and Tasheen Brown, aka Ty, playing right wing. For the Omega, John Cusco is on right wing, Joe Hamilton is in center, and Alex Williams is on left wing. Jerron Black throws a three-hop bounce ball
All
off
right.
of Hamilton's chest and towards Cusco, who picks it up and lines up on the right post.
So Jerron playing center. They go ahead and throw it out.
And Jerron v. Joe in center. We haven't seen Joe play center this whole tournament.
Um, Ty from right wing. It's the left gap. And a couple fun facts: Jerron has thrown over 300 times this tournament.
313 coming into this game, leading the tournament in goals scored with 38, followed closely by John Cusco with 35.
I was wondering if Alex was going to be good to play today. I know he suffered a couple, he's taking a beating this weekend. We got the
Yeah,
ball left center. Jerron shoots. That was close to a goal. Kind of bounced over, rolled towards the goal line, but saved.
that
Right
was
wing.
incredible control by John Cusco. That ball was uh, popped up to the back center, and John Cusco slapped it toward the sideline. It ends up hitting the post and just sticking there silently. And he slowly goes over, finds it without tapping it into the goal, and doesn't even throw it out of bounds in panic. He ends up actually taking a throw.
Jerron from center shoots to the right wing of Omega. Cusco gathers, moves. No, he shoots from right wing at Lamar. Blocked out.
Up and over the goal.
Lamar Brown left wing. Blocked by Joe at center. He just finally finds it in the front court. Passes to Alex on the left wing. Throws it down the line. Good hop, but blocked out by Ty.
Just saw that same shot thrown by Cusco and popped up in the same way by Lamar on the other wing.
So Ty from his post, right wing. No goal scored here.
2 minutes down so far in the bronze medal match.
Cusco, a sneaky smooth ball. It was pretty quiet, almost like an Ali-esque ball drawn from center.
Alex Williams blocks it and he's going to take it himself.
Blocked by Jerron. Oh, Lamar. Look at Lamar sweeping. Going back, getting back to his spot. Turning back the clock. Blocked by Jerron at center. Jerron's going to throw here from center.
Gap to gap shot. Defended by Joe. Now he's crawling and scrambling after the ball. Finally gets a hand on it. Dumps it back off to Cusco on right wing.
You got to be impressed by Joe's. Oh, and Cusco puts it in the left gap of New York Knights.
It's a 1-0 lead, and that is now Cusco trailing Jerron in total goals scored by just two. Tasheen from right wing. Three hop bounce ball. blocked by Joe toward Alex, who's going to take this shot from left. Throws a bounce ball that hits Jerron directly in center. Backs up to the goal.
Kind of,
Fires at Joe.
yeah. We'll skip shot to Joe. Joe's been going after the front court. He ain't go after that one. Lamar
Ball dropped
Brown.
in to Lamar Brown. He throws a 3-hop bounce ball that Joe blocks with his legs, dumps it back off to right wing. John Cuscu from the end of his wing line. Spin shot straight at Lamar. Blocks it at the end of his wing line. Finds his post, spins, cross court shot, handled by Alex Williams. He's going to take this shot from the end of his wing line and hits J-Ron in center. A lot of movement in the backcourt by the New York Knights. Lamar really trying to involve himself in every play as Jerron throws a bounce ball that Joe Hamilton blocks out of bounds to the left.
I bet you some people at the tournament thought that New York was going to come out here and uh, not play for real, give their all, but it looks like they're trying to play to win,
I'll tell you what, I think that that's out of respect for this tournament and everybody involved.
and we appreciate it.
And a
Goal, and the New York's tied up.
to Sheen Brown off of Alex Williams' legs. Alex gets his legs in front of the ball, but they're too late, and he deflects it into the opposite side of the court. Yeah, I mean, the truth is that New York, they've been known to skip out on placement games. And the fact that there is prize money for first place and first place only certainly gives less incentive to want to win this game. But this is kind of a new New York team and attitude than we've seen in the past, and it's awesome.
Jerron from center. Big bounce ball at Alex, blocked. Oh, and ball over. New York's going to get their change back. Yeah, and we're hoping to change that in the next coming up years, that not only first, but second and third will get some type of prize money. Sheen from right wing shoots, blocked by Alex. That's going to go out to the front court and finally gets it. Passes it to Joe, but shoots from the team line. Hits Jerron at center.
So this first quarter has gone by fast. It's almost to the end of it with 6:36 left on the clock.
Well,
And
they're
it's still just 1-1.
well they're keeping the ball in bounds, letting the game flow.
Ball in bounds, no penalties, no timeouts or subs. Games go by fast. As Alec Williams blocks the full cross court shot from Brown.
Oh, yeah, Alex tripped there. Or?
Cuscu tripped. There are these small mats underneath the stanchions inside of the goal to protect the floor from the metal of the goal, and it had got kind of rolled up, I think, over a couple days of play, and Cuscu's foot caught it as he was running across the goal, and he slipped a little bit.
I see.
So the referee stopped the game, fixed it, and we're gonna start back up.
But the ball will go back to the Knights.
All right, we're gonna drop it in on left wing. Jasheem Brown coming over to Lamar's side. And it looks like Jasheem's going to take this shot from left wing. The lefty from left wing. Nice hard ball at Joe Hamilton.
So Tashin goes back to his spot. Big block out of the air by Jerron. Rolling out left, but Tashin retrieves, bring it back to his right wing. He shoots. Throws it out down the line.
Cuscu coming over to check on Alex. Goes back to his spot without the ball. Alex Williams from left wing. J-Ron is going to throw from center. And it gets past Joe's hands, and Couscous' feet come out of nowhere to block that ball out of bounds cross court. Couscous goes and gets the drop and runs back to right wing, throws
And
across the face of the center, and then gets a goal. It's a very nice sequence right there.
Cusco putting another one in.
Now, only trailing Duran by total goals by 1 goal.
Cusco making a good argument why he should be the offensive MVP of this tournament.
Cusco is now second in goals. I think will probably potentially be first in scoring percentage if he continues scoring at this rate in this game. And something I think very important to note, has not committed a penalty yet in the entire tournament. Tashim from right wing. And Joe tips that one over. So, hey, the Knights are tied with Omega right now, 2-2. And Tashim Brown has both of New York's goals. That's tough for Omega.
Ty has came to play. Joe from center hits the crossbar and goes over.
J-Ron Black ramped that one up and over.
And Duran saying, "That's me. That's big dollars." Rat-a-tat-tat.
I'm not sure if he is happy that he blocked it or if he's saying that was my mistake for tipping it over the goal.
And by big dollars, do you mean like an actual like enlarged dollar bill, or like?
Well, multiple, because dollars
Oh, there you go.
with a Z.
Plural. Yeah.
Too hot. Jerome Black referring to himself in the third person.
Duran from center goes at Cusco. He goes and retreats out into the front court. Takes it to his post, shooting from right wing. Goes cross court at Ty. So Ty with 2 goals in this game, and we're tied up. And goes cross court at Cusco. He quick pitches back, try to go back at Ty, but Duran gets
Intercepts
blocked.
that with
Yeah,
his feet.
and Duran letting Ty know, look, I got you.
Tie
Ty.
from right.
Quick pitch by Cusco. Again, right back at Duran. And Duran's pumped up for this game, and I love it. Big bounce ball at center. Joe down to the front court. Joe thought about getting it, but oh, he went. He does get it. Big pass to Cusco on the right wing. He shoots. Back at Duran. Oh, but loose ball. Trickles out to the right side.
Dropped into Ty. He's going to take this one from right wing. Steps into the gap. Just a nice bounce ball. Hits Joe in the midsection. Joe's going to pick it up and take it himself from center. Takes a bit off of that. Hits Lamar in the chest. We haven't seen Lamar throw for a bit. He's sort of been untargeted in this game.
Yeah, I'm surprised Cusco's not going after Lamar more. He's apparently going a lot of cross shots, but watch out. Go down the line, maybe right here. Cusco from the right wing goes at Lamar this time. It's going to be blocked out to the left, dropping in left. Duran's over, brings it to center, shoots.
3 hopper. Joe's got it. Actually got up to go for it, but ended up kicking it out of bounds on accident. Ball over.
And that wouldn't be considered a high ball.
No, because similarly to how if you were to just unintentionally knock the ball, they wouldn't call it a throw, though. The word throw does need to be defined better in the goalball rulebook.
Duran from center popped up. And
John Cusco makes an amazing save where Joe accidentally knocked the ball
popped
and then
up.
scores.
And Cusco puts Omega up by 1.
And now he is tied. for the highest goal scorer with Jerron.
Is he tired down by one?
No, he's got 3 goals in this game. Jerron has none. He started down 3.
Oh, there you have it. Cusco. Oh.
And Tasheen Brown with a shot at his 3rd goal as well. With
Oh.
Alex Williams with the 2nd effort at the goal line, just slapped that thing out of bounds. And Omega retained their 1-goal lead. Just
Tie.
under 2 minutes to go. And Cusco sweeps
Oh,
the right
dude.
wing and scores across the face of Jerron Black to give Clearwater, shout out Bill Teal, to the Omega.
Cusco feeling it right now. 4 goals in the game to give Omega a 2-goal lead. And is now the leading goal scorer of the tournament. And that's going to trickle over the half-court line. It's going to be ball over. Back to Omega. Dropped in on the right side for Cusco. Blocked by Lamar. He goes out and gets it from the front court. And he couldn't get it. Ball over. Back to Omega. Cusco will get another try.
You know what statistic we need to track next year is ball overs on Saturday morning versus Sunday morning versus Friday night.
I guarantee you Sunday's numbers would be pretty low.
I think bronze medal game might have the most ball overs statistically.
And there's the first floor wipe of the day. Jeez.
I walked here 20 minutes, started getting a little hot near the end of that trek. Has been cloudy and rainy and misty all weekend. It's been pretty nice. But it does get humid and warm out here in Austin, Texas in May. J-Ron Black starting at back center. 1 minute, 13 seconds left in this half. And he fires at Joe. Joe blocks it. Takes his time. Lines up at back center. Throws a ball that is blocked by J-Ron. Dumped off to Ty Brown. And he's got some zip on his throw still here Sunday morning.
Yeah, he does.
Now, if you look at his stat line, he has less total throws than you would think. He's got a pretty high scoring percentage, definitely in the double digits. As J-Ron.
And there's another one, ball over.
It's that one slip.
Couldn't get. Dropped in the left side for Omega.
Keeps going right wing.
Good trap house by Jerron. He passes it to Ty Brown from the right wing. And he's trying to hit that corner, but he's over rotating. No, he's under rotating, and it keeps going out. Is Ty a righty or lefty?
He's a lefty.
Oh, okay, so he's over rotating.
And lefties, they're always scoring more than their right-handed counterparts. There's something about left-handed throwers. They just score more.
Oh, I thought that was going to get through.
J-Ron from center. It's up, getting blocked by Cusco, who's playing left wing. Alex Williams on right, but Hamilton's still in center. 8 seconds to go. Cusco throws from left. And New York calls a timeout with 4 seconds left in the half. So you know what? This is a useful timeout. They have time to score. And they have time to score, and they also needed to use that timeout.
Ready to watch me win? Us win a tournament?
And that takes us to halftime with Omega with the lead over the Knights. We'll be back shortly. All right, we're back for the second half. Nice start with the ball. And Baby Back Joe is at center now again. And look at the effort. Look at the effort from Joe Hamilton to go get that loose ball. Oh, never mind. It's ball over. Just one. Jerron center shoots. And there you go. Desperation loose. Alex goes on to get him from the front court. Passes it to Joe Hamilton that shoots from the team line at I'm not sure who's there on the left wing for the Knights, but blocked out, dropped in left. Robert Cheese shoots from center. Thrown at center. Blocked by Joe. Cusco shooting from the right. Shooting to the left gap, but blocked by Duran. Thrown out by Ty, I believe. Right wing shoots from Cusco, popped up. Oh, Cusco is now on the left wing. Alex is now on right wing. Ball in the front court, and that's gonna go ball over. Hey, Duran shoots from center. Blocked by Joe. Pass it to Alex on the right wing. Ty from right wing shoots and thrown out again. Having a tough time trying to hit that line in front of him. Cusco. Nasty two hopper. Got by Duran and it's a goal. And New York called a timeout.
All right, we're back. J. Ron in back center. And he throws a three hopper, blocked forward by Joe. He gets it, dumps it off to Cusco. Cusco from left wing. Blocked out by Tashim. Tashim Brown from left wing. And a perfect reverse cut gap bounce ball that Cusco just gets his hands on. Cusco a three hopper. Duran stays patient. Gets up quickly with it. Fires back gap to gap. That was a beautiful play by J-Ron. Just a slight sweep to his left to line up for a straight gap to gap shot. It's exactly where the hole in their defense was. Cusco almost gets it back, sweeping back around from right to left, throwing a cut gap shot that Duran tips over the top of the goal.
Duran now is chasing Cusco by one goal for lead goal scorer.
Cusco from left wing. Blocked out by Tashim. Alex Williams throws a ball to center, blocked by Duran, going quickly. Back at Alex. Keeps it in front of him. Retrieves it. And timeout Omega. 8:59 on the clock. Scores 5-3. Omega in the bronze medal match of the second annual Cinco de Goalball. Presented to you by Texas Adaptive Sport Initiative.
Almost. You almost got it. You'll get it.
We're gonna get it by the gold medal game, dude.
Yeah. We'll try again. It's only an acronym of 4 letters, but you're close.
I said Adaptive Sports Initiative, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
I'm gonna start a rival
Probably,
nonprofit.
you're probably you're probably thinking of tassels.
Alex Williams thrown right off the whistle and immediately out of bounds.
Not sure what Joe's saying. He said it was good execution, but
He was saying good execution in terms of getting the shot off quickly.
off the whistle.
And Joe catches a break, tips the ball up with his feet up and over the top of the goal. And hey, we got a line judge sprinting to get that thing. And where were those kids yesterday? We need to hire them. Cusco sweeping to the right. Throws a bounce ball. Gets blocked by Magic. Jerron goes and grabs it in front of him on the sideline and runs back to center.
Good court awareness by Jerron.
Joe from back center. Magic blocks it forward. Jerron grabs it. And he throws out to his right. Dropped into Alex Williams. Alex sweeps around Joe. Thrown from right wing. Blocked by J-Ron. Dumped off to Ty. Ty from right wing. Throws out immediately. Cusco got the drop in on right wing. Or excuse me, on left wing. Move to right. Now sweeping back to left. Throws a two-hop bounce ball that Jerron blocks with his chest. Jerron from center. Blocked out by Joe. Joe's taking himself out and putting Ali in. So what is this when Lamar puts himself back in now that Joe's out, or
I'm not sure. Lamar looks pretty comfortable over there. But I think at some point we'll see Lamar again.
7:43 to go in this fairly low scoring 5-3 bronze medal bout.
Real nice. The one they call goalball Jesus is gonna get a delay game.
All right, there was a delay of game penalty. It could have been for a variety of reasons. There's all sorts of different ways that you can get delay game penalties during something like a substitution. For instance, stepping out of the box before the eye shade check, calling the substitution wrong.
So New York can get it within one here, and they do.
And Jerron scores on Alex Williams, who they chose to defend for the penalty.
And Cusco again with the foul language.
Alex Williams from left wing.
So Cusco, see if he's gonna try to
Blocked
get one
by
back.
Tashim.
Not sure what he's saying. He's saying New York should have had a delay
Well,
game
no,
penalty.
New York showed up 10 minutes late to the game. They were starting with the delay of game penalty, but I think Omega declined it and said, let's play. And now they're saying, and
Well-
Cusco scores from center to the just to the right side of, or left side of Jerron, between Jerron and Magic. And basically he's saying, hey, we declined your delay of game penalty. You should have declined ours if that's what we're going to do. They've decided they're going to play goalball, which is a really good idea because that's what we came here to do. Cusco
Popped
throws another
up.
one, popped up and over.
Ooh, over the goal. Joe had one like that earlier. Now the Knights have one like that.
I would say that the goalball gods have seemed to be pretty even throughout this tournament.
Yeah, it's going both ways. Jerron from center. Bounce ball to the corner, blocked by Alex.
Alex from left wing. Throw straight down the
Good
line.
ball by Alex.
Ty hits Cusco. Chases it down and passes off to Ali. Smooth ball blocked by Jaron. He's going to throw now. And Cusco handles Jaron's throw in center. Takes it himself. Little banter.
Here comes Lamar.
6:17 left in this game.
Give the crowd
Omega
what they
with a
want.
6-4 lead.
Approaching the fourth quarter.
Ty with the ball on right.
Ooh.
Tipped up by Alex Williams. Hits the post and back on the floor. Alex collects it carefully. Throws back across the face.
Ooh.
Tashim ends up taking that one, but throws it out of bounds immediately.
Yeah, he was on the late shot clock.
Alex Williams from the left wing steps into the gap. J-Ron from the right side of center.
Long ball for Jaron.
Cusco with it on the left side. Throws toward the corner. Out
Oh my.
by a large margin. That was very out.
Real nice, Mr. John. Throwing it out on a penalty shot. You got to give yourself a chance at least.
Ty on right. Goes across Cusco's face. Blocks it in center. Backs up to back center. J-Ron back at Cusco. Hands off to Ali. Ali from the right side of center. Blocked out by Ty.
Cusco asking if the goal's pushed back.
And it turns out it was.
Good awareness for Cusco.
Ball's in center in Jaron's hands right now. 5:05 to go in the game. J-Ron from back center. Rips it across Cusco's face. Cusco blocks it. Moves right. Back to center. Then throws back right. J-Ron from center. Blocked out by Ali. Ball dropped into Ali from right wing. Straight down the line. Out just at the post. 4:38. Dropped into Brown. Handed off to Brown. Ty Brown from left wing. John Kusu. Blocked by Ty. Retrieved by
Full cross
J-Ron.
court pass from the front court. Oh, I thought it was gonna be a high ball.
Under duress a little bit. Ends up in a bad shot, but at least they got one off.
So
Ali.
Knights still down by 2. I think might be down by 3. Can we get a score update? What's the score?
6-4. 4:07 to go. Ty from right.
That was a good
Right
ball.
into
He finally got that line shot. Alex is there to block it out.
I mean,
Oh yeah, they fixed a goal.
yeah, Ty being a lefty on right wing, he has the natural angle that's slightly to his right, and throwing a bounce ball like from the end of your wing line into the corner right in front of you, that's a sick angle.
Oh, and the Knights put it through.
J-Ron gets Kusku to tip that up over Ali, and now it's 6-5 with 3:47 to go. Ali from the end of his wing line to Lamar's corner. Lamar, after he blocked it, stepped very far off the court. He's standing in the coach's box. J-Ron Black throws from center, blocked by Kusku. Now Lamar is stepping back on the court. Still hasn't gotten down in his spot yet, but eventually has. Kusku goes back at his corner, but it's thrown out. 3:25 left. Handed off to Ty. Ty moving back to right wing. See if he throws this reverse cut. Bounce ball. He at least attempts. John Kusku picks up the dropped in ball from left wing. J-Ron from center. Kusku with the quick pitch, and he ends up getting Dallas.
Oh my God! Was that a pass or that popped up?
That was popped up by J-Ron. He was getting down as the ball hit him. Lamar, full cross court bounce ball. Blocked by Kusku. Kusku at back center. There's a ball hits Lamar. Ali throws across J-Ron's body, hits his toes, and then hits Ty. He picks it up and is thrown from right wing. He throws that one out to the right side. Alex Williams from left. Throws a full cross court shot. Blocked by Lamar. J-Ron from center hits Ali. Ali's going to take this one from the right side of center.
Lamar with the quick pitch. No, that was Jerron.
No, that was Lamar.
Oh, okay.
Ali from right wing. New York takes a timeout down 2 with 1:40 to go in the bronze medal match. They're going to need 3 goals to win this game.
But got to tie it first. 2 to tie, 3 to win. Lamar loudly speaking their strategy.
chirping coming from the crowd. Would expect nothing less.
See what New York sets up out of the timeout.
J Run from back center. Blocked by Cusco. And Ty almost gets another goal.
Man.
Gets popped up by Alex Williams' feet, but over the goal for another break for the Omega.
Ty would have been MVP for the Knights if he hits that one.
122 left.
Kind of an off whistle there. I don't know if Cusco was trying to throw off whistle. Lamar from left wing.
Cusco from back center. Jerron quick pitch. Out to the left. 57 seconds. Ali.
Ooh,
Full
Ali
cross
puts
court
one in.
shot, untouched in Ty's corner, and that should seal it with 52 seconds to go. Looks like Omega's going to be our bronze medal winners. Now, is there any prize for bronze? Like
There is a
gift card or
prize.
something?
Yeah, we'll call it a gift card.
Alex
And
Williams from left wing.
the Knights actually won bronze last year at this tournament. So Omega in the driver's seat. Looking like they're going to win this game. Knights calling the timeout. Trying to build in this, cut into this lead. Jerron from center. Blocked by Ali. Jerron's going to get up and quick pitch. Oh, nasty foot. Three hopper. Purdy from center, throwing back to the left gap of Omega.
Alex from left wing. And he gets one through.
Oh, and they scored, but they let it right back in. Jerron throws from center. Ball's in the front court. Kusu finally goes and gets it. Brings it back to back center. Shoots, blocked by Jerron. Getting close to the end of this game here. This might be the last throw. Lamar shoots from left wing. Out of bounce. Omega might have the last throw. Yep, this will be the last throw of the game. Ali from right wing. And that's the game. Omega will be taking bronze at the second annual Cinco de Goalball 2024. And the Knights will place fourth.
All right, so just came off a bronze medal match win. First of all, any thoughts about going into that game, or any thoughts during that game?
Yeah, a little tailspin. Joe Abbey, decided he wanted to play the center, and so walked onto the court and announced that to us, and it was kind of an exciting change. So that was kind of the plan. Joe play center.
Well, it ended up working out. I don't know if you're aware of this, but going into that game, you were trailing Jerron in total goals scored in this tournament by 3. And now you are, in fact, tied with him, both of you leading the tournament.
Nice.
The exact same thing happened going into the medal match of this tournament last year.
That's fair.
Why are you so good at scoring in Austin?
I think that I just move with the ball, man. Like I throw faster when I'm coming off of a sweep, and it's hard for other players to block the ball when it's in motion. They can't predict where it's coming from. Maybe they're out of position, and it's coming faster than normal.
Well, you also finished this tournament same as last year with no penalties committed as well. So congratulations. Personally, I'm really proud of you. It's awesome watching you guys come out and win the bronze medal match today. I know I'm a little biased, but it's what it is. So
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't the result we wanted, but I'm happy to end the tournament with a victory.
all right, great job, man.
Oh shit.
Oh,
You guys are out there listening. It's a fun game here between the Johns of Philadelphia, PA, and the Rattlesnakes, who are homestanding Austin, Texas. Second annual Cinco de goalball. Rattlesnakes trying to keep the trophy at home.
that's Joe. How you feel coming off of that bronze medal match? You taking home third place?
It's by far the hardest game of all to mentally and physically prepare for it, especially after a day and a half of a total grind. So it feels good to at least walk away with a win at the end, you know?
Yeah, me and Bo were talking about how the Knights just look like a different Knights. Usually, in the past, they've not come maybe prepared for a third place game after a weekend tournament, but they seem like they wanted it today and they played well.
Yeah,
It
well,
was a good game.
I'm glad they came because it is true that they have been somewhat absent at third place time, different times. So I knew I was going to be here, so I'm glad they were here, even if they needed a few extra minutes. So, what do you think about your boys here? Are they ready to stand up to the continuity of the Johns?
The Rattlesnakes' success will be how Will Lopez plays in this game. You know what you're gonna get from
Probably,
Gray. You know what you're gonna get from Josh.
probably scored the biggest goal of the tournament, putting them up 5-4 against us in the semi last night. Big goal that he scored. So
And I'm not questioning Will Lopez's offense, but can he shore up his defense?
Yeah.
And I'm not sure where he's playing yet. So Gray's gonna be left. That's who just threw the first shot of the game. Hit right wing of the Johns.
big key here for
Big
the
two
Rattlesnakes would be to keep Jason Kabadi off the scoreboard. If they can keep his number as 0, they got a good chance of winning this game.
Okay, so they're starting Gray left, Josh center, Will right. And over here we have Kapati right. And Andy left and Mikey center.
Kapati, Jason. So you know there are 2 of
Yeah,
them.
Jason Kapati. Will Lopez's first shot, and it's a
Bingo!
goal. I told Boyle this on Friday. That's Will's best shot from right wing across the face of the center.
Hey, did you
Short
like the little
cross.
Andy Jenks toe tap that he did? Did you catch that on his throw?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Will does do that.
Footloose has some competition. Ball in the hands of the Johns right now. Jason Kapati winds
And
up,
Kapati
throws
goes
the ball
wide
wide
out
to the
before
right.
half court.
These poor guys on right wing, man. It's a long tournament. They come this morning. They can't finish their spin. They can't get a round off the break. Their hips are tight and closed, and they're just launching the ball out of bounds. They're not even close, so it's unfortunate because
Ball's dropped in left.
puts a lot of extra stress on the line judges. Ball in the hands of Peziaka here on the left. Low, choppy shot into the 3.
Kind of a change up, kind of, or didn't get a
Gobbled
hold of
up
all
by
of
the
it.
Johns.
It's gonna be left wing for Andy.
Andy whips it,
Goes cross
It's
court
the-
towards Gray. He makes easy work of that.
batted down and controlled by Peziaka.
He's gonna hand it off to Josh Wellborn at center. Goes for the corner at Andy, but blocked. He comes back quick, runs into the crossbar. He hands it off to Kapati. Throwing from the right wing, right gap.
He finished that time, but he didn't have very good balance.
Josh again from center. No, Will Lopez from right.
Andy Jenks Jr. with a great shot, blocked by the Johns.
This time he went gap to gap, but kind of died on the third bounce. Mikey, first throw of the game from center. Blocked by Josh. Josh from center. Center to center. Mikey
Big stick.
blocks it. Andy Jenks from left wing at Will Lopez blocked.
Andy
That's
says,
what-
"Let me show you how to toe tap, son.
That's
Let
what
me
the
show you."
that's what the Rattlesnakes need. Will to shut down his wing. Will.
It's
Nothing
a
like he's trying to go cross face the center again, but doesn't get enough angle on it. Hits Mikey at the 5.
very good release by Will Lopez. Not too much into the ground. Fairly active when it hits the defender. That's a good shot. Peziaka's still getting warmed up here. You figured he'd come in.
Kapati went down the line. Blocked by Gray. Gray goes down the
Yeah.
line, but out.
Ah, okay. Could have been a long ball. Ends up going out of bounds. Andy Rover here, picking it up. Back center.
He's going to take it back to his wing, left wing. Oh,
And he
and
goes
he
wide
tried
of
to go at Will's corner, but threw it out. plus or minus, I think.
So Will transferred it to Wellborn on the handoff. Picked up by Mikey. Dropped back in play here by the Johns. Controlled. Shot clock is moving. Here's
Andy left
Andy.
wing shoots.
Out again.
Nope, blocked it. Out into the
Oh.
front court. Josh runs out again. Ball over.
Dang, was that Will's solid leg or was that Wellborn? That was a solid.
I think that was Josh.
Wellborn sends it over. See, doing his best Joe Hamilton impression, folks.
It was dropped in left wing. It got moved to the right with Capati. Thrown at Gray. Blocked by Gray.
See, I don't get a chance to watch Jason very often, so I don't know how much variety.
Gray with the two hopper cross,
Yeah.
short cross. Blocked by Mikey.
If he moves from gap to sideline, or if he basically lines up in the same place.
He's moving around a little bit in this game.
You really want to give yourself offensive flexibility. You have 3 meters of goal line, and moving within that 3 meters can really change the area of responsibility of the defense, and they don't know you're doing it. So always good to offend from both sides of your zone. Ball controlled here.
Will Lopez goes out and gets the
By
front
the
court, grab the loose ball.
Rattlesnakes.
They need to get rid of it. Josh does. Goes on to the front court, blocked by Mikey.
Probably
Mikey goes on and retrieves it. He's going to pass it back to Andy on the left wing.
Probably his hardest throw of the game so far for the Ghosts. He's getting warmed up.
Blocked by
Andy in the
Josh.
middle.
Josh
Here's
is
the
going to
thing,
keep
the Johns
it.
aren't going to have too much success.
At center,
if
he
they're
steps
just
left
beating
into the
heck
gap.
out of
Throws
Wellborn.
it gap to gap, popped up, but out into the front court. Mikey goes out and gets it. He's going to pass it to, walk it to Andy on the left wing. And Andy gets a hold of one, blocked by Josh.
Here goes
And Gray Pajashka left wing shoots. Smooth ball.
the
Try to go
Python.
short cross, blocked by Mikey.
Gets low and controlled by the Johns in the front court.
And Mikey's going to
Offense now.
take this one from center. Blocked by Josh. A lot of center thrown from the Johns. Really both teams. Oh, post and out.
I did that twice in the semifinal last night. Hit the post and went out. So that took a long time to organize as just basic piece of communication. You can tell maybe the Johns are still working their way in here.
It dropped in right, but the ball's getting moved to left with Gray. He throws a, I don't know, it sounded like too much into the ground maybe.
It's an over rotation. That ball, he's pulling that all the way around his body and sending it out of bounds.
Yeah, and just the sound off of the ground sounds a little too much. But Jason throwing straight out. So both of these teams, I think, still trying to find themselves offensively. And some back and forth banter between the two teams.
Shouldn't name the player by name. That's crap.
Josh from center throws it out.
How about him? Does he stink too? He did the exact same thing.
We have a 1-goal lead by the Rattlesnakes, 1-0, probably in the second quarter. 6:40 left, and ball popped up and blocked out.
You're listening to coverage of the Cinco de Goalball, brought to you by Tappy, live from Austin, Texas. Happy Cinco
Left wing, Gray shoots cross court.
de Mayo
There you go. That's the ball that Gray's looking for.
to our listeners.
Not hitting the center, hitting Andy on left wing.
Got a good 3-hopper. Andy had a good patience and caught that ball.
Andy from left
Solidly.
wing shoots at Will Lopez and Josh's gap, but Will goes and blocks it. He's going to walk it to Josh. No, this is Will with the foot loose. A good 3-hopper
Again,
at
this-
Andy. I like that ball. If you can get more of an
Nice.
angle into the gap, like a cut gap,
Yeah.
I'd like that ball even better. And that was out.
So the Johns are starting to target Will here. They're like, okay, he's on right wing, so let's see how many times we can challenge him here.
But this is what I said. If Will so far has held his own, and that's going to be success. That says success for the Rattlesnakes. Like I said, you know what you get from Josh. You know what you're getting from Gray. And you know what you're going to get from Will offensively, too. Oh, blocked by Josh. Loose ball in their team box, but gathered up. Josh. Center to center, blocked by Mikey, open over the goal.
It's a good power by Gray. That's you're
That
starting to
was-
see him wake up with the speed of his ball. And as you said, Will has a scoreable ball for sure. Very scoreable. I think Will is throwing a more scoreable ball than Capati right now.
Oh
Quick
yeah,
pitch,
definitely.
good
I mean,
stick by the feet, put it out of bounds. Ball controlled by the Johns.
dropping in right. Ball got moved to left with Andy. Goes cross court, thrown out like at the team line.
Now that was an under rotation, so that time he didn't keep his hips open and get around his belly button on his rotation before letting the ball go.
Ball's gonna be dropped in with Gray on the left side. But Will's over. I'm not sure if he took the ball with him. He did. Will took it to with him. Good, another good three hopper from Will. Andy
Too
goes
much
on to the
body
front
of the
court, grab
center,
it.
but
He's passing it to
that
Mikey at center.
was a really good block by Mikey.
Gray blocked. He's gonna hand it off to Josh from at center. Josh going from the Andy's gap, blocked by Andy. Andy retrieves, nice and calm from his post. At Gray, knocked down by Gray nicely. Quick pitch by Gray at Andy. Andy quick pitch back, but hits Josh at center.
You didn't have to make it. That's why.
Will with the tippy taps. All right, it's the first time out of the game. It belongs to the Johns. We have a 1-0 game with the Rattlesnakes leading.
4:38 to go in the first half, and a 1-0 game, is it, or 2-1?
1-0.
Love it.
And this is what we expected, a defensive game. Both teams, this is why they're here, the finals.
Throwing a more scoreable ball than Capati. Full ball, gold medal match.
But Jason Capati does have the walk off in that exciting Knights Johns game. So who knows? He might sneak one through.
Like I said, the
If I'm
Rattlesnake's success depends on keeping him off the scoreboard for sure.
if I'm Andy, I maybe try a reverse cut gap, or maybe even so. Andy sweeps to the right, throws. He's going back to his, and Gray's gonna quick pitch him back at his spot. Dude, that should have been a crazy sequence. So yeah, Andy was not really set, but got down just enough to block it out. Good accuracy from Gray.
Hand off to Wellborn. Ball controlled by the Rattlesnakes.
Blocked by Mikey. Loose ball goes to Jason.
Did that hit
Now
Jason
Mikey
or
keeps.
Mikey?
Goes at Will.
Yeah, see, I mean,
Blocked
that's
out.
you identify the matchup on the court you can win, and you try to attack it. I like Mikey going after Will there. That's where he can get a goal and help his team.
Will Lopez shoots. Like a four hopper to Andy. That goes out to the front court. Mikey retrieves it for him. Passes it to Andy on the left wing. He shoots it. Ooh, cup check maybe.
Kind of flattened out when Will threw it, but it did hit the right part of the defender's body. Could have been chaotic.
Will Lopez. I don't know if he's doing that on purpose. The change up that he's doing, I kind of like it. Big bounce by Jason Harden to the ground. And this is Josh stepping left of the center. Shoots into the gap, blocked by Jason. Mikey goes out and gets it. Pass it to Jason on the right wing. He shoots. Throws it out.
That's the right shot for him. Just wide and controlled by the Rattlesnakes. Full 10 seconds on the shot clock.
It got swept to left with Gray. Back across, short cross, blocked by Mikey. Gives it to Andy
And,
on the left wing.
I got to tell you, Gray's inability to just throw a lazy junk ball at Mikey, I feel like he could score. He's just throwing the ball too hard. See? Will's got more opportunity to create havoc with his bounce than Gray does because it's not coming as fast.
Capati tries to go for the gap, but trap house by the Ghost. Josh from center. Hits Mikey at center.
Got a little grunt of effort out of him. It's always good to hear when you're on the court.
Andy from left wing. Oh, tipped off of Josh, but blocked by Gray. Good team defense. Gray with the two hopper. That's the ball I wanted Gray. I wanted Gray to step into the gap and throw that hopper and try to hit the feet or hands of Mikey, which it did, cause some havoc. And Jason's ball doesn't look like it did yesterday. Kind
Yeah,
of
he's
too hard into the ground.
slow
kinda
out of his
dying.
break too. You know, you can hear his feet. His feet aren't moving as fluidly as they were yesterday. It's all about tightness in the hips, man. Gotta open up your hips.
And he goes off the whistle.
Be able to
Blocked
throw
by
that.
Will.
Be able to throw that power bounce. Will Lopez living up has the only goal here in the 2024 Cinco de Goalball gold medal match. Ball controlled by the Johns, thrown down, defended by the Rattlesnakes.
No penalties so far in this game.
Collected by Wellborn,
Josh from
fires
center
it.
popped up. Oh,
Good
it's
team
saved by Andy
defense.
Jinks.
Good team defense by the Johns.
Andy Jinks shoots full cross, blocked by Josh.
Great sequence, man. Great sequence.
What
Give
did you
us a
see there,
description
Boyle?
of that.
I mean, that ball got popped up, batted around like a pinball ball in the team area, and it was headed towards the goal at back center. And at the last moment, Andy slid in with his feet and saved that goal.
Pinned it.
Your
Yeah.
Anti Jinks.
Yeah, my Auntie Jenks.
Ball with the Rattlesnakes as we return to action.
Great Pisiaka from left wing. 1 minute to go. It's blocked out by Mikey.
Exhalation of breath by the defender as he successfully keeps that one forward out of his goal. Ball drop back in with the Johns and Andy Jenks. Good lazy bouncer. Gray needs to hit Mikey with those kind of shots.
Will gonna take this one from right wing.
Attacking Jason, which is the right matchup for him. Good throw. Here goes Kapati. See if we can finish with this ball.
Gray gonna go quickly.
Reassuring.
29 seconds. Andy from left.
Great block by the Rattlesnakes as they control.
Hand off to Lopez.
You like Footloose Jr. over there? I wonder if Gray realizes he's playing with one of the Footloose crew.
Coglin's gonna take this one.
Picked by Wellborn.
Wellborn's gonna keep it.
Controlled by the Rattlesnakes.
Moving to the left side of center.
Just wide of the post on a challenging Andy again. Again, I like that that's the matchup he's pursuing. Hey, if I'm going to get my goals, I'm going to get my goals on your best player
seconds.
on your team. There we go. 12 minutes in the books, and it's 1-0 home team.
That is not a first half score that we have seen in this tournament so far.
We did see yesterday that these two teams battled to a 4-3 score, so they are for sure capable of playing some low-scoring matchups, you know. So 1-0's impressive. 12 minutes, good hard throws. Will Lopez stands alone as the game's only goal scorer.
And that was on the first shot, no?
Yeah, I mean, it would feel like it was very close to one of the first few.
So we've essentially had almost 12 minutes of scoreless goalball.
Back to the gold medal match of the second annual Cinco de Goalball, brought to you by Tappy. We're live in Austin, Texas, with a 1-0 Rattlesnakes lead at the half. The Johns are to the broadcast tables left, and the Rattlesnakes to the right. No changes at halftime. Still Jason Kabati, Mikey Coughlin, Andy Jenks, Gray Peziaka, Josh Wellborn, Will Lopez. Andy Jenks, first shot at Will Lopez, picked up at the end of the wing line, controlled by the Rattlesnakes.
Will's going to throw, and Andy's taking over center with Kapati on left and Mikey on right.
Came a little bit too far around that time. Mikey Coughlin with the ball.
Hand off to Kapati, taking it back to his left wing. Coughlin with the fake steps.
A lot of busyness in the backcourt to no success, picked up by Wellborn. Toss off to Piziak on the left wing. His low chop controlled by Andy Jenks in the middle. Johns with the ball here.
Andy from the left side of center.
Early on. Second half, picked by Wellborn. Controlled, pass back. Wellborn stepping in back.
Piziaka from the left wing.
Goes at Kapati. Again,
Mikey coming to back center. Kapati's going to keep it, though.
Jason from the left.
Straight down the line.
Picked by Will Lopez. Playing a great game on that right wing for the Rattlesnakes.
Returns
Great.
right down the line. Back
Great
to
little
Kapati.
havoc. Ball stays in front of Kapati, controlled. Dropped off. Jenks from the middle. Kicked up and in. Did that hit Will or?
That went off the feet of Gray and tipped
in
into the
7,
goal
yeah.
from the 5. Straight middle. Wellborn going to take this.
So the seal has been broken both ways. Rattlesnakes with the ball.
Wellborn from left.
Tie game. Hits the post and goes out.
Coughlin.
Man, the store has been closed on a lot of post shots with these goals in this tournament.
We were talking about that yesterday.
Wellborn with a rocket blocked on the left side between Andy and Jason.
These are the most unforgiving goals I have seen in recent history. Andy.
Good pick by Wellborn. Controls.
Gray from left.
Plop, 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 plop. The ball is.
Kapati has it on left.
Will up to the challenge to defend. Back to Wellborn. Picked and controlled by the Johns.
Coughlin. He gets that one to creep over Gray, but Gray spins around and grabs it before it crosses the goal line. Blocked by Kapati. Rebound went to Jenks, and Jenks is going to left wing to throw.
Mess cleaned up between Wellborn and Will over there. Good block by the Rattlesnakes. That thing hung up there for a second.
Yeah, it did. He was flirting with a penalty there.
A little too hard into the ground. Wellborn controls for the Rattlesnakes. The Ghost. Not really bringing that wicked flatter that we're so used to him throwing. That with a little bit more chop. Mikey chunks it. Gray up to the task this time to pick that up on left wing. Watch moving towards the middle of the court.
Perfect gap to gap.
Bingo!
Off of Jenks, off of Coughlin, into the goal.
All right. So Gray has atoned for the goal he forgave. And the Rattlesnakes back to a 1-goal lead with the ball with the Johns. Andy from middle. And he crushes Will's corner, but it does not go in. Will Lopez up to the challenge. Trying to keep the trophy at home.
Wellborn going to throw from right wing. Kapati late, but not so late that he couldn't get that blocked across court towards Coglin, and Jenks throws from his knees to get rid of it. Gray with it on left wing, moves into center.
Controlled and stuck by the Johns. Trap house.
Jenks
Will clean that up. That was beautiful.
came
He's in
down
this
right
game,
on
man.
top of it.
Will
Fight back
is
with some
definitely in
speed
this
there.
game. Made a nice adjustment to minimize his penalty risk on that throw.
You know, you never want to speak too soon, but this certainly feels like a breakout game for Will as a right wing. We saw him play pretty well in center in some games last season, especially at Nationals, because Zach couldn't make it.
Johns with the timeout. What's the time remaining?
7:27.
Tampa, Florida. Did you like my when it was 39 seconds left? I threw the country code out there. Did you catch that one? All right, the ball with the Johns.
And Will is throwing with like some speed too. It's not just his choppy shot.
Yeah, it's good power. His footwork sounds smooth. You know, you can hear him double tapping like I said, Footloose Jr. over there. Gonna have to ask Gray after the game if he was aware that he was playing with Team Footloose over here. That's what he calls Andy from the Johns. All right, John's coming out of the timeout, down 2-1. 7:27 to go in the gold medal game.
The ball's in Jenks' hands, and he's standing on right wing, but it just feels like he's moving after the quiet please.
Second annual Cinco de Goalball. Ball with the Johns. And he's wide. Tries to test Will. It's just inaccurate by maybe a foot and a half. Missed it out. Ball dropped back in with the Rattlesnakes on right.
Gray from left.
And now he's starting.
And that tipped up over Capati, but I think it hit Andy's hand first.
Okay. Definitely elevated and did not go directly into the goal, so they had a chance to get it.
And Andy moved himself out of center, putting Mikey back there. That feels like that's my mistake. You go back to center, Mikey.
Yeah, that's true. All right. How much time do we kill in that sequence?
7 minutes now.
It was a 27-second bit of action that's a goal. And Gray Pezziaka now with 2 goals.
Yeah, and Will with 1.
And his team leading 3-1. Got Clearwater.
Yeah, I shouted out Bill Teal with the Clearwater last game.
The ball with the Rattlesnakes. Listen to coverage of the second annual Cinco de Goalball. Brought to you by Tappy. We're live here in Austin, Texas.
Josh Wellborn from center. Stopped by Coglin.
That was a good job. He stuck that, kept it in the team zone. I like seeing that. Andy's ball seems to be picking up some steam. I'll give him that. He's throwing well here late in the tournament. Will creating more havoc, man. I'll tell you, it's hard to overcome your third man scoring a goal. He scores 2 goals. That one's here we go. All right, so Jason Capati is headed out. Josh Schwartz rotating in. Happy Cinco de Mayo to you, homeboy.
What up, Logan?
Yeah.
Logan got a shout out on Friday, I think, if he was tuned in. Andy Jenks starting with the ball on right. Josh Schwartz came into left wing. I will say the Johns, they change positions, I would say oftentimes prematurely or maybe preemptively. And so far, it has worked out for them. Josh Schwartz from left.
Cleaned up by Wellborn there. Will with the throw. Nice control by Coughlin. Oh, is that the Will? Is that Will there?
Went underneath Will's armpit, full cross court by Jenks. That was a bounce ball. Came down right on Will, and he came over it. Great throwing from right wing into Schwartz's corner, and he gets there just in time. 3-2, fourth quarter, 5:51.
That's it's the ability of Will to shake off that goal. So they go right back at him again. He blocks it. Got to get in rhythm because he's sure to have to face some shots here down the stretch.
Will hands off to Wellborn, who moves the ball to left wing, fires one that Mikey grabs out of the air. Impressive that it was still in the air. Andy
Jenks
from
here.
right wing.
There we go, man. Good adjustment. Good flow. You flow to the ball, keep it out of the goal. That's the goal. See, I like that shot. That's like the first really effective one he's thrown like that. How much time?
4:55.
Under 5 minutes to go here. 1 goal game. Ball controlled by the Rattlesnakes.
Wellborn from back center to the right side of center.
Goes at Schwartz's corner, just wide. Full 10 seconds for the Johns here, down 1.
Josh Schwartz from left wing.
Will puts it back, so the Johns get. No, it's going the other side. Logan, Utah.
Andy Jenks from back center. Don't want to give him the commentator's jinx. But Josh Wellborn's been playing some pretty good defense in center this game.
Tying it up, man. Tying it up.
4:18. Jenks from right. Hand off to Gray at back center. Pizziaka from left.
Well played there by Mikey and Josh Schwartz. Wellborn controls in center for the Rattlesnakes. The Ghosts with the 2-hopper.
Andy at back center. Flirting with the long ball line. Quick pitch from Pizziaka.
Mikey up to the task.
3:31.
How many?
3:31.
3-3-1.
They're going to wipe the ball off. It's getting wet. Last night in the semifinals, that ball was getting wet a lot. Going to get this floor wiped up as well. And keep these guys dry and clean so they can play a
Who do we need to
safe
shout out? We need to
goalball
shout
game.
out Rose, right? Are we shouting out Rose? She's been doing an awesome job for the coverage of this tournament. The school, whatever folks here at the school responsible for trusting us and our wonderful game with this facility.
Yeah, and a lot of the staff are here either helping with the table, line judging, officiating.
So it's tremendous local effort to put on what's rising up the charts as a great event here. Cinco de goalball as we return to action with the Johns.
Andy on right
Control
wing.
the ball. And he missed that one wide. Closed tips, doing his best tie impression there on that one.
Pizziaka taking it.
Always dangerous. Make those kind of comments before you know for sure the ball is in front of you. Back in with the Johnson, Andy. Who batted that one down? Was that
Coughlin
Wellborn?
handling that quick pitch. That was great with the quick pitch.
Oh, okay.
Handed off to Schwartz, left wing. 3:01 left. Will Lopez on
The
right.
state of Delaware. All right. I love that. Way across court. Kill some clock. Have a scoreable opportunity. That's really well thrown by Will Lopez.
Andy thrown from left now.
Will puts the clamps on it. Schwartz with a good block. Giving
Very
the Johns
accurate
some
shot.
momentum.
Very accurate shot at the corner there. So great block by Josh Schwartz.
Under 3 minutes in the gold medal match in a 1-goal game. Johns serve with Josh Schwartz. Picked up by Lopez on the right wing. Controlled by the Rattlesnakes. Andy with a great second effort. Yeah. What's the time remaining?
2:21. Yeah, that three hopper rolled up over Coughlin's body. That is his biggest weakness
I'm telling you.
as a defender. And Andy and Josh both were. They were ready to protect him there. That ball didn't really have a chance of scoring.
But the second quality junk bounce produces a loose ball and havoc, leading to a timeout. So you see that not having that more in your repertoire shows that maybe these guys don't know their opponent as well. You know, maybe they're not. They're thinking they can just muscle through, and sometimes it doesn't need muscle. You need junk. You need some junk, man.
Jenks from right wing. Blocked out by Wellborn.
Wellborn with the block. Will with the backup. Dropped in on right with the Rattlesnakes.
Gray from right wing.
Hey, that's good work there. Hit the body. Ball rolls free. Clock continues to run. Ball back with the Johns.
He's gonna have to go.
Good communication by Will, collected by the Rattlesnakes.
Jenks on right wing.
Wellborn has impressed us all weekend with the power of his throw, and now he's showing how to defend with grace and dominance.
Wellborn top 3 in scoring percentage, also with no penalties.
How much time?
130.
Served. Great work, man. Hey,
Will panicked a little. Will
Is-
pushed back, but he panicked. He was lucky that the ball's moving slowly. He was able to collect it. But I mean, come on, there's a little bit of nerves going through.
hey, now, is it worth observing that every other player in this tournament has to call timeout minimum 3 times? But as soon as Josh Wellborn says the word, immediately there's a whistle being blown and a timeout being acknowledged. Now, I'm not trying to say anything, you know, but I just thought we might make an observance. You know, it is Sunday. We want to observe some things today.
Oh my goodness. Well, you can't argue with facts, Joe.
Ball with the Rattlesnakes. After collecting the loose ball, take the timeout, collect themselves. Ghost with the ball. How much time?
Standing
139?
on left wing, 126.
126. Just keep playing goal ball.
Wellborn from left.
Substitution.
118.
All right, Jason Capote returns to the floor after some time away. We'll see if this puts Andy back on left wing, down the line from Will or if he'll remain on right as he scored that nice cross-court shot to make this a one-goal
I
game.
think Andy's going to center. Mikey's on right, Jason on left.
Minimum 5 possessions left here for the Johns, so let's see if they can make them count here.
Andy,
First one with Andy in center.
blocked by Wellborn. Chase down and pass to Will.
No.
Andy with it, moving to left wing.
Second throw here. Chewed up on the right side of that defensive front. How much time?
50 seconds.
Okay. The 2 possessions took 28 off of the time.
Kapati from left.
Third ball here. Batted,
Wellborn,
controlled.
back center.
All right. All right, so see? We're
29 seconds.
All right, so they've had three throws, right, since 118?
Yes.
I might have just missed this because these guys haven't really done much to eat the clock. But at least 2 more possessions.
Yeah.
We can announce them too, just that obviously people have been paying attention. Ball with the Johns, 29 seconds remaining. 1-goal game.
Andy from center. Nice 2-hopper, swallowed up by Wellborn.
Who grabbed that?
Wellborn.
How much time?
17
Wait a
seconds.
second. Oh, Josh is on the bench.
Yeah. The Johns are doing a good job of stopping the clock to get these shots. I think they're using their subs and their timeouts well. Definitely aren't going to be able to point to that as a reason that they lost if they do end up not tying this game up.
Ball with the Johns.
Andy
17
with it
seconds.
on left. 13 seconds.
And he gives them the full 10. So let's see how they do it here.
Will from right wing. Oh, and no, that was an out. 2 seconds, but Coughlin picked that up and threw it out. He panicked. He wanted to stop the clock.
Wow.
And he just threw it out instead of throwing it.
2.4.
2.4.
2.4.
That's game. And that's just a mistake by Coughlin. He blocked the ball. It stayed in bounds. He knew the shot clock was short. He knew Andy needed to throw it. And he threw the ball out of bounds to stop the clock, ultimately relinquishing possession.
And there you have it, folks. The 2024 Cinco de Goalball gold medalist champions, trophy holders, the breadwinners, your Texas Rattlesnakes. Appreciate you guys listening out there, man. Just keep playing goalball. See you next time.
Stand right here, yeah. All right, I'm here with Guillermo Lopez,
Yes, sir.
tournament director and player for the Rattlesnakes, the home team, breaking the home team curse, winning their own hosted tournament, getting to keep the money that they were going to have to give away. Will, you played a great game, scored first shot of the game. My opinion, really a breakout game for you on right wing. Just give me your thoughts about how this game went and what you were thinking before it started.
Yeah, definitely. We were maybe minutes before the game, before we decided our starting lineup. We decided to go Josh center because that's where his throw is most effective. And then we all felt confident with me on right wing, and definitely gave me more shots than we did last game. And I think that attributed to a lot of the change ups and making the Johns think more than just laying down, you know?
Well, you guys have something pretty incredible going on here in Texas. I'm really happy to be a part of it. Congratulations, and thanks for having me here. And
Oh, yeah.
awesome job.
Oh, yeah. We're coming back next year, 2025, bigger and better. Try to get connect Canada out here, some Brazilians. If y'all are listening, come out here and play super high-level competition, as you can see. Johns can hold it down for Philly. New York can hold it down. Omega from Michigan. Joe from California. Us from Texas. Puerto Rico coming across the water. Yeah. It's only going to get better.
Awesome, man.
This is the future of goalball right here, baby. Let's go.
There you go. Great job.
Yeah, thanks.